Progress on this journey often comes in small increments. Sometimes 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
The Presbyterian Church U.S.A. is expanding its definition of marriage to say that marriage is between 2 people, traditionally a man and woman.
The General Assembly's actions around LGBTQIA+ inclusion through the 1970s, 80s, and 90s sparked conversation among church leaders and Presbyterians in the pew. They also led to the rise of grassroots efforts that started advocating for inclusion. Meanwhile, across the United States, court cases were starting to challenge state bans on same-sex marriage. So how did Presbyterians work toward achieving full inclusion of LGBTQIA+ people in the Presbyterian Church USA?
In the 2000s, a series of amendments began to challenge the denomination's stances on gay ordination and marriage. Presbyteries rejected an amendment that would have added a clear statement to the Directory of Worship, prohibiting ministers from performing same-sex union ceremonies and preventing sessions from allowing their church property to be used for them. And in 2001, Amendment 1A was disapproved, which proposed removing G60106B from the Book of Order, along with other guidance on homosexuality.
But the fight for inclusion wasn't just happening in presbyteries or general assemblies. LGBTQIA+ Presbyterians and allies took to the streets, raising their voices and drawing attention to injustice in the church and in the world. At the 212th General Assembly in Long Beach, California, an ecumenical gay rights group, Soul Force, protested the PCUSA's policy on inclusion. That demonstration led to the arrest of 81 protesters, most of them Presbyterian. Resistance took many forms during this period. While groups like Soul Force and More Light were leading public protests, another group, Presbyterian Welcome, began an annual summer retreat for LGBTQIA+ Presbyterians seeking ordination. The retreat offered a safe space for community and support and continues today as the emerging LGBTQIA+ Faith Leaders Program. After years of struggle and battles at the presbyteries and general assemblies, and many heartfelt and difficult decisions throughout the PCUSA, the question first posed by David Sindt at the 186th General Assembly was finally answered. In 2011, the PCUSA passed Amendment 10A to the Book of Order and opened the opportunity for inclusion of LGBTQIA+ siblings in the denomination, ending the barriers to ordination. In the years that followed, the hard work of grassroots organizations and the faithful commitment and discernment of Presbyterian leadership could be seen in the lives impacted by this decision and the church as a whole. In 2011, Scott Anderson became the first openly gay minister ordained by the PCUSA. In 2014, Bertram Johnson became the first openly gay Black man to be ordained as a pastor in the denomination. And in 2019, Alex McNeil became the first openly transgender man to be ordained in the PCUSA. In 2014, the General Assembly passed Amendment 14F, which revised the section on marriage in the Book of Order to include same-sex relationships.
And each of us individually offer up that prayer in thanksgiving for our pastors and ministers and members from all different persuasions and people who are going to have to deal especially with the unhappiness and the anger and the wrath and the pain of others, as well as our gratitude for the people who are feeling blessed by the decisions that we've made today. So let us go to God in silent prayer as we join hands.
These are just a few examples of the results brought forth by the deep faith and commitment of LGBTQIA+ Presbyterians to the PCUSA. These gifts continue to be recognized throughout the denomination.